Everybody, good evening, good evening, good evening. I am back. Hey, Shadrach King. What's going on? Well, I just decided that I would come home and the streets was kind of boring today. So I said, I guess I'll come on and talk about something. I don't know. There's a lot going on. I mean, actually, the streets have been burnt down in just a short time. So I'm just coming. You guys, come on, drop down, drop down, drop down. Let's go, let's go, let's do this one more time, and then let's get going. I seen some videos. I didn't see a lot today. The streets were kind of quiet. However, I know, hey, Keisha, hey, Sephora. I know people are talking about the Rob Rack situation. I'm over Rob Rack. I spoke on Rob Rack last week. Rob Rack did just what he wanted to do. He's where he wanted to be. And so we just keep it moving. But I think he had court today. So I just pulled my 12. Hey, Miss Virgo, thanks for dropping down, baby. You just Miss Rob's hearing. You know, it's Sephora. I heard a little bit of Rob's hearing on my way home. I'm just so done with that. I don't know. I think that was a play that went bad, went too far. I think him won internet fame, and it came so quick when he joined with Tracy that, hey, happy Valentine's Day to you too, beautiful Kimberly. Um, Shit just started going downhill, right? Because people want internet fame, and we know that, and people are really into YouTube fame. I feel some kind of way though, because I'm kind of conflicted. I'm conflicted, and I don't know if we all are being played and we just don't know. At one point I see some plays going on, and then when I listen to some videos, I said, well, maybe this is not a play, maybe this is for real. I did hear Pizarro's last night, Bree. I did listen to a little bit of the young lady from VA. I heard her. I heard a little bit of Dovey's. I saw James and Nika's. I saw everybody live. I was in Lady Nika's live. So let me just say this. I think things have gotten real. I watched Tonio Tokyo, and I'm going to make an analogy. I watched her the other day, and I don't know if you guys saw her, but she was crying. She was in fear of her life plus her daughter's life, because she was saying in the industry it was time for China to pay up. And what they mean by that, they do, we into those conspiracies. So they do believe that you sacrifice something. You sacrifice someone's life to go to a higher level. And she was trying to understand, why is China at the Grammys? What have she done? So she immediately went to the conspiracy of China perhaps have to make her sacrifice. And so I use that the same way, is my analogy for the beef sector. This young lady has come back. She has a vendetta, because people have painted her as the devil. So let's just say perhaps the devil has come back to kill, to ill, steal, and destroy, right? We look at it when we talk about that in which a devil's rim. I'm not calling her devil. I'm just saying the things that they have done together, she is now exposing them. And a lot of people are mad at her. And at first, I was a little bit upset with it, like, dang, why you gonna come here and bring up old news, old history? But what she's saying is that people looked at her as the devil, and that she did all these things, and she just wants to clear her name and say, hey, listen, no, it wasn't me by myself, it was others. So let me just tell you, since you guys are looking at me this way, let me show you how everyone else had their hand in the doings that we done on these YouTube streets when we terrorized the YouTube streets way back when. I don't know much about her, right? So I can't say much about her, but I know she has shook these streets up. She has really set these streets on fire. She did exactly what she wanted to do, what she came here to do. And she said when her job is done, she will leave. Hold on one. So she said when her job is done, she had one more, two more people to settle her score with. She's leaving. But before she leave, she have caused enough damage to make people afraid of her. that she's going to reveal some of the things that they have done together. And we want to know because we looking at her like, oh man, she was this person, from what they say, she was the devil. She did all this. She destroyed people's lives. She had help. And she want us to know, hey, listen, y'all, I had help. Those people that y'all think are innocent, they helped me be a demon on these streets. And I'm going to show you. And so she's trying to expose them. So once she exposed them, I'm talking about this. Once she exposed them, she said she's going to leave because they was asking her, what do you want? What do you want to go away? She don't want to go away. She wants to prove her point. And her point is, you guys, they helped me. And I'm going to show you that they helped me, but you guys put it all on me. And she did the little time for it, right? But actually, she got help. And so she started exposing these people, and people are, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It was a lady Nika and James thing, and their friendship. And, it was Sean Bradley, it was Brianna, it was Shelly. It was so many people involved in this. They had asked, what's the lady, April? It was so many people who used to be clicked up together. And Reed even says she played a part in it, right? Of them talking behind the scenes. So it made me think, are they playing a game on us? Is this for real? If this is not for real, they some hellified actors and actresses. They are doing a good job because I'm believing some stuff that's going on. I'm believing that Bree is really scared. Bree sound like it. And I don't believe she is that much of an actress. I've watched Bree before, so I know, and even though you guys, even though they say they changed, the fact of the matter remains they did damage as well as she did, and they have to pay the piper. And it's just like selling your soul because when we listen to some of the things that she said, and some of the things that they had to do to be in her clique or her group, TSCC. I don't know much about it, so y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. You had to do some things for her to have some like insurance, and she admitted it. Yeah, you have to do some things to make sure you always have insurance. So they did some recordings, they did some videotapes, they did some phone recordings. So everyone played a part, and she wants y'all to know. I just want y'all to know I'm not the other one. I'm not the only one that did these things. Some of your favorite people have done some bad things to you all who y'all are now friends with. Well, let me expose them. They not your friends. They helped me in creating this chaos on the streets, right? So she came back and she set the streets on fire. But what really got to me today, I'm going to talk about Lady Nika and James because Lady and Nika and James have a relationship. Whatever type of relationship it is, we don't know. So we can't get in that. I know he says she's as good, Judy, and vice versa. And so they are right. They are right, or they gonna be all right, or whatever is going to be is going to be. We can't change that. We cannot change that. Hey, baby, what's going on? So this lady has come, and she come to collect. Yeah, she come to collect. She come to set the streets on fire, and she did that like that because now you see people disappearing. People are bowing out. They just want peace. They don't want no problems. But you caused all those problems. Now you're not gonna like me because I'm about to tell you, but you was causing all those problems along with her. And now when it gets tough and the going gets going, you want to bow out. You don't want to fight anymore. But you were talking big smack. You guys have your own platform. You still was talking like y'all on the streets. We was like, well, yeah, we the newcomers, we have to either align with these people or we don't get views. They are the bigger YouTubers. They got a lock on these streets. They would go live when little YouTubers go live to snatch their people. I knew the game. I saw the game. I just don't play the game. You'll go live. And if they don't like you and you having a line with them, what they do, they will go live on top of you. And so they would put, so they was talking big. I run the streets. I'm this. You can't come over to the YouTube sector. I'm the big bitch over here. You can't come through unless you come through me. So the little YouTubers just doing their thing, right? Well, now all of a sudden, this lady comes back and I don't hear that. I don't see that. They want to stop fighting. They want to give up. You were out here fighting. You got to fight. Y'all call it the beef sector. Every night you would go on platforms, doxing what happened, dragging what happened, fighting what happened, screaming and yelling and how everybody did their thing until she came back. And now people want to bow out. You got to fight this fight now, because whether you know it or not, Bree have begged these people, please don't say nothing to us. She told us out her own mouth. The lady over there told us on one of her lives, I was there, if you don't control your friend, you're going to be casualty of war. It's going to be casualty of war. I'm coming for you. And that's exactly what she's doing. She figured that's her friend, and we say, oh, you can't control a grown person. She, P is her own person, Pizarro her own person. We already know she go rogue, Yeah, oh Lord, not checking in the mob ties. That's how it is over here, though, Kimberly Black, and I'm gonna break that down. She begged her to get your friend, but Pizarro her own woman. You can't control her. But what's sad to me today, and you see that little teardrop on my thumbnail, is because basically Pizarro did walk away to save their friendship, to save Bree, because she wasn't coming after Pizarro. She was going to get Bree. And the reason why y'all talking about Bree was crying, I could hear it in her voice. Please, y'all, just leave it alone. I'm going to take care of it. Please, just don't say nothing. Leave it alone. I heard fear, and I don't believe that was an act. I don't believe an act. Lady Nika, I'll get to that one. But I don't believe that was an act. I believe Bree was scared shitless. She was scared because you know why? Because she know what they have done in the past. She know what that lady have on her, and she know what that lady is capable of doing because they all was a part of it. So now she's telling y'all to back off. And a friend, if it was my friend would back off because she's going to go and get Bree. And I said this from the very first time when this lady came back up here. I felt it, that she was going to go for Bree the long way. And that Pizarro would be her downfall, basically, while the girl will come get her. Pizarro protects Brianna, Lady Nika, blessing her. She's been doing this now for what? I think I've been here like 2 years. Pizarro might have had her platform about 1 or 2 years. She's been doing that. She stand by them. That was their alliance. When they say it wasn't no alliance, that was their alliance. And they moved together. You go live, Lady Nika. After Lady Nika, Bree, you go live. After Bree, I'll go live. After I go live, Bless go live. And that's what they did. That's what they did. So they were an alliance to me. They say they weren't, but to me, that's an alliance. Hey, this is what we gonna do. You get behind the scenes and you say what y'all gonna do, and you shut, and you was taking over the streets. You were. Like I said, little people didn't have a chance because you guys were the big cheese here. You was the big chiefs here. And so you would come on and do that. And if nobody really didn't move with y'all, you wouldn't be bothered. You even send out dog whistles sometime. A lot of content creators. I told you those dog whistles, and unfortunately, we don't have a lot of free thinkers here. We have a bunch of followers and cult mentality people. So if they didn't like you, the big people didn't like you, then their followers wouldn't like you, or they would be scared to drop down. They would, they didn't even go, oh, I don't mess with her no more. Well, we ain't messing with her because we riding and dying with you. We riding with you. And they are still going to ride with it. Those ladies would not have lost anything. They just don't want to fight. But you said it's the beef sector. You said this is what y'all do. We come down here, we fight, we cause chaos, we do this, we do that. We'll fight those mofos, we'll do this, we ain't scared of nobody. We the big cheese here. You got to come through me to get to over here. You got to do this. I'm coming to get my mom. You talked a lot of shit. A lot of y'all talked a lot of smack. But this lady came back And I don't hear no one. I can't hear you. Everybody want to bow out, and now they just want to do something different. So you guys have allowed this young lady to come back, expose y'all, which she should have did. She did what she had to do. She knows what she's doing. She came to expose y'all so everybody could see, hey, it just wasn't me. A lot of people had their hands in this, and I'm gonna prove it. And then everybody started dividing and fighting against each other. So she was pitting people against each other because she was doing what she came here to do. And unfortunately, the content creators fell for it because they were into the beefing. So now what happens? The beefing sector dries up. When Pizarro said today she's going to do other content, Lady Nika says she wanted to do other content after she did her performance yesterday. She wanted to go and do other content. Bree is going to school right now. Spiller Boy is still over there. They ain't shake nothing. Something must have happened to Duchess Kelly Love Child. So this lady is coming to do just what she said she was going to do. She was going to basically seek revenge for the people who she felt had left her to take up all the heat of all the stuff that was being done on these streets. Is that fair? No, it's not fair. It's not fair. And if you did it and you stand in your stuff, you could still go on. The people are still going to support you and be there. But she said from the beginning, off the rip, if you don't control your dog from barking and biting me, then eventually I'm going to back your dog up in that corner, but I'm going to get through you, the owner. Basically, that's what it was. That's what she was saying. If you don't control her. And when she said that, I had already known that that young lady eyes was set on Bree. And it's deeper than what we think. Because anytime you are that afraid to be who you are, who you've been for 2 or 3 years since this young lady hasn't been here, then it's deeper than what we know. And that's the reason perhaps why Bree bowed out. Because everybody could make money on these streets. Everybody could run their platform. You still going to have your supporters because they like you for you. You still could have split your people with her. Because now think about it, y'all. We all over here in what they call a beef sector. Now everyone knows I don't beef. So I'm not counting me, but I always say we as a collective, right? So we all here and they doing a beefing and we all watching it, right? So we rooting for our team, just like the football team, and we all here for them. Just because she came back doesn't mean you can't still do your content. She just said, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let her wreak or do whatever damage she wants to do. Just leave her alone. And sometimes people can't take rejections if they believe that you have wronged them. They still gonna come. To me, to be honest, she still was gonna come after Bree because she felt as though Bree must have turned her back on her. So she was going to come after her. So everybody now is after Lady Nika and Bree. See, James is not really in that mess. You know, that little stuff that happened and they exposed Lady Nika, really it wasn't no tea or wasn't no exposure or nothing. But still, he and Nika had already had their thing. So they feel the way they feel. They feel the way they feel. There's nothing anyone could do about that. From what I recall and from observation, he's not one to really forgive. He'll go ahead and be cordial, but he doesn't forgive and he doesn't forget. He's just cordial. So I think they didn't really have a tight friendship as we all may have thought, but they still good. If people just let them be, they still good. But again, she's coming to collect because you guys created a lot of chaos and did a lot of demonic shit along with her. And now she wants to expose everybody. But you guys shouldn't have ran. You shouldn't have ran. They've done so much with and for her. Exactly. The lady is going to destroy them the best way she know how. I'm just telling you. I see it coming. It's not going to stop just because you guys run. Because I call it running. I do. Now everybody want to do something different. I know, cuss me out, drag me, but you guys are good dragging the little people. Drag her. Yeah, don't come for the little people. Fight her. Y'all got to fight her, not us. We here with you. You know, we was all down here together for the last 2 or 3 years. Don't make videos about us dragging us. Drag her. She on y'all ass. We're not. And I think it's real weak, to be honest, if you guys was playing in this game and just because your hands got exposed, you bow out. But again, the reason why you bowing out, I could hear the fear in that girl. She knows what she has done with this young lady. She know what that young lady is capable of doing, and she knows she's coming for her ass. And the best thing for her to do is to go to school, do something different, just get out of this mess. And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with people wanting to change, but don't play us. Don't play us. See, and this is where I'm thinking we're being played. Now all of a sudden we left out here. So the beef sector just go dry up. They just go dry up because this young lady came here and caused this chaos. Just stand. Just stand. Do what you've been doing. You gonna lose money because most of y'all was monetized. P says she got cash apps. She was good. You know, everybody was eating off of YouTube. You guys just gonna stop eating because this one lady came in. Why don't you just let her do what she gonna do? Leave her the hell alone. Let her come on and do what she gonna do, and you continue to do you. Bree's gonna get it one way or the other. Lady Nika's whatever she gonna do to them, they're gonna get it, y'all. We can't stop that because that lady mind is already set on getting to them. She said it from the gate. So I didn't see no friendship there. When she was doing all that questioning Bree, something I wouldn't have never done. I would have never, ever been on no witness stand, really. And I'm not in real court, not on no YouTube. This is just YouTube. But this is the investment that these people have in YouTube. That's why sometimes it's best that you just sit back and watch it. You know, unfortunately, they doxing people again. They doxing subscribers. You know, they attacking channels. They on a rampage now. You can't stop this heat from coming. The only thing you could do is basically fight back or lay down, get ran over. And it looked like you know, the beef sector is laying down. It may be some content creators still up there going toe to toe, you know, but the ones that you see the most, that you support basically the most, when Pizarro told me today, when she told us it was a brief video that she was going to do other content. Hey, Lady Nika, what's going on, baby? She was going to do other content and just go on about her business. My heart kind of broke because I'm so used to them dragging and gagging and hooping and hollering together and bringing drama. Now all of a sudden it's going to dry up because this lady comes back. Just stand in your shit and keep moving. You got your tribe. They keep saying, hey, we here for you. We here for you. But when it affects somebody real life, like she was saying, Grish, they don't know you. You know, they don't see you. They know me. They see me. They know about me. So I got to bow out, y'all. Just leave it alone. That's what she has to do because she know the consequences of what's going to happen. She know the consequences. So Bree want to bow out, you know? And that's what she going to do. But I couldn't fathom what had happened. We would you all was just dragging people, talking about people, and now all of a sudden it's over because this young lady comes back and she wants to expose y'all. Let her do what she do, and then she'll go on her way. She already said that, hey, once I do this, I'm gone. Once I settle this score, I'm gone. So that's when y'all gonna come back out. When she settle her score, you're not gonna sit back, you know, and just continue to do your thing. Don't let people take no money out your mouth. She's doing her damage. You can't stop it. So why not just come out here and do you and be you? Why are you running? I just think it's a punk weak move. I'm just being honest, you know? We all for you. I mean, we support. Go over there and support her. It's money for everybody. You know, they say she gives a good show. But like I said, yeah, it's deeper than what we know. And I believe that's why they are bowing out, you guys. Don't put pressure. And I'm not, listen, I don't want to sound double standard. Don't put pressure on them. Let them bow out. It's upcoming people. If they want to drag and gag, you have a lot of new content creators. Let them go. But it's sad that those people have to pack up and move to another state because this young lady came in and burnt down their state. Completely burnt it down. It didn't even take her a week. Has it been a week? And now everybody is fumbling, rumbling, and you know, the exposures are stopped. You know what you did. You got in bed with the devil, and now you have to pay to your piper. You sold your soul. You knew what she was doing. You was there with her. You know what? Check this out. Check this out. Everybody had their hands in it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But everybody had their hands in it. And now she's just exposing y'all. So why don't y'all just go on? Just leave her alone. She said, if you don't bother me, I'm not going to bother you. But it's hard for me to believe that the lady in Virginia is just not going to bother y'all because she's seeking revenge. She's setting it up so well. Yeah, just in some cases, just leave her alone. Because I don't think you could win when it comes to that. But I think you still could have your platforms. Let me read some of these. Thank you. Lady Nika, I'm going to get to you. Hey, Lady Nika, thanks for joining me. And I'm going to get to you too. This is going to be about everybody. This is unbiased. They have done too much. Now they all are scared. Yeah, I just think they've done too much. Even though she's making them stand in their stuff, some stuff they don't want to expose because here's the deal. When you behind the scenes and you talking to everybody and you working together, you collabing to do all this wicked shit, you know, grimy, dirty stuff, your hands are dirty, right? You can't get them clean because she already knows everything you've done. And she says she's going to start dropping videos every day. She told them, let me read some of the stuff she told them she was going to do. Yeah, she did say she was coming to do it. Let's see. I won't be going nowhere. Believe that. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. That's the only thing I say. I don't have a dog in this fight, but what I do want to say is stand your ground. Go over there, do your content, leave her alone. Let her expose whatever she gonna expose. Own it, and keep it moving. Why run? Why? I don't see why run. Do you believe you've done something that bad that you have to leave the whole YouTube streets? Y'all have to dry up the beef sector. The only person that we gonna have left that I know of that's really beef sector that do the dragging the gagging going back and forth is Five Babe and Tracy. Everybody else done bowed out, and everybody don't watch them. To be honest, I don't watch them unless it's something I really want to see. I really don't like, they have made it clear they don't like me, and I made it clear that I don't like them. And so we just go our separate ways, and it works out fine. I've been doing this now for what, 2 years, 2.5 years. I'm okay over here. But don't run. I wouldn't run. I would just go ahead and take it on the chin and keep it moving, keep doing your content, Now they say Lady Nika was faking. Now I don't know Lady Nika. But I'm gonna tell you, I have a soft spot in my heart. I've watched her. She's been over here and I've been over there. I don't know her to be this drama queen that they say they are. But several videos I've followed said that Lady Nika was fake, and that's what she do. It was a money ploy. It was a sympathy thing. Let me tell you this. We all pay for entertainment some way. I pay a cable bill. I pay StreamYard. I pay Google. So we all pay for entertainment. So if she got my money or anybody else got my money for a performance, then that's what they got it for, a performance. I don't know her to say, oh, that wasn't, to me, it was a cry, but they say she do it all the time. I felt as though at that point that she was standing strong. She was standing strong. Perhaps she really felt, even though she done some of that stuff, y'all, we're not going to take that away from her. Hands not clean. Don't get me wrong. Even though she done got mixed up and done some of that junk with that lady, she still must have felt that she was freed from something. Either she was freed from all the secrets that they have, whether the lady continue to drop videos. Perhaps Nika is like, shit, she can't drop no more on me. So maybe she did feel liberated and free. I don't know, because I don't know how to be an actress, but I said she stood strong. You guys, please, we got to get these likes up. Come on, y'all could do a girl better than that. I done came home from a 12-hour shift, been out damn near 15 hours, and I can't get no likes. It's only 94 out of 30. Diva, would you check that again? Now, y'all know how I do it over here. Like I said, it's deeper. Brianna, I don't care what nobody say. Brianna was scared. She is scared. And if this is the only way she see out, bow out. Y'all leave her out. Don't go after nobody. Don't be no talking head for. Just let Bree out the game. She don't want to be in the gang no more. She don't want to be in the gang. But the real gangs that I know about, you just can't walk away. You just can't walk away. So we'll see. Because it's more like a gang thing to me. You can't walk away. Hopefully she could walk away and she could go live her life happy ever after. And perhaps the lady in Virginia would just leave her alone and go after someone else. But, they say you was faking, Lady Nika. I don't know. If I was you, I would just go do my thing. Just do your thing, girl. Leave them alone. These folks don't ever leave. They change their names and drop down chats. And I know that troll names. Oh, she is not bowing out. This is just getting started. I would spill my own tea. I would just take the L and move on. Now, I would take the L and move on, but I'm not going to spill my own tea. Just let her continue to do what she do. Let her continue to do what she do, and just don't say anything to her. She said, if y'all don't bother me, I won't bother you. Let's see. But I can tell you, her eyes is set on Nika and Brianna to destroy them. She had made that perfectly clear. Somehow, some way, they have hurt something of hers, and she want revenge on them. When the terrorists ask for ransom and you pay it, do they ever stop asking for it? Nope, a complete mess. You're right, it is a mess. It's not going to stop. It probably won't stop. She said it will. She said she's going over in another sector. So I made a deal with the devil. Now she's here to collect, and I'm ready, but I won't fold. Okay, so you already know you made it. And when we say devil, let's just say we're doing it as an analogy. You got in bed with that lady. Y'all done some shit out here, and she's ready to expose you, and just standing in Nika and go on about your business. VS going to get her people over there because they like her. She's very entertainment, they say. And I'm sure a lot of us will be over there, probably watching to see what she dropped. But will that change really what we think of you? That's my question. What will it change? Because Brianna had plenty of people over there saying, stand strong, we here with you. Nika had plenty of people. Spiller Boy had plenty of people. And I guess I don't have no relationship with Shelly. I don't know much about her, so I'm not subscribed to it. But I'm sure she have her people. Duchess have his people. Everybody, Kimmy has her people. So we all could still just be here and continue to drag and stuff. Why does it have to go so far and so deep that you cost people their real livelihoods or you try to harm them? It's YouTube. It's YouTube, y'all. Don't get it, because check this out. Check this out. Karma is always going to come back. That's what's coming back on y'all. Karma is biting y'all in y'all ass now. Just accept it. You reap what you sow. So even if this young lady, who she says she has changed, she's God-fearing, she's learned the Lord, she came up with the Lord, she said a host of stuff, but I'm just observing, right? Even if she plant bad seeds, she got to reap them. She got to reap them. She knows about all of it. I think she just want to really tear y'all behinds up because she felt as though y'all left her hanging. Life went on, y'all went on, but she don't see it that way. So you right, she gonna come after y'all. Even if they leave, the information is going to come out. That's true. I would just say, get that money. Yeah, get that money. I think they all making money off it. When you sit down and you think about it, They got some hell of a views doing all this week. So they all made money, including our little Dovey over there. She racking up. I mean, she going out of control, but she racking up over there. It is. That's what they do. They make money. If they give you a performance, pay them. What difference does it make? People cash app everybody and super chat everybody around here, you guys. You know, big or little. If you monetize, you got a super chat or cash app, you get money. So it's money for everyone. We shouldn't go at each other like that. We really shouldn't get that upset to allow another human being make us try to destroy someone else. You know what I mean? It's deep. I'm telling you, it's going to get so deep. And then I thought about it. I thought about, okay, this young lady is here, you know, and she's going for the gusto now, whether it's dropping videos, phone recordings, or she's going to doc. I don't know what she's going to do because I don't know her like that, to be honest. I've never really seen anything, but that day, her getting ready to meet the girl, you know, so no matter what she's going to do, she has to be thinking in the back of her mind, I need to play it cool too because I have been brought up on somewhat charges with the things I've already done pertaining to YouTube. And if it gets too deep, and I think she's smart, I just think she's smart enough to notice if it gets too deep and perhaps somebody, you know, press criminal charges because cyberbullying or whatever, you know, threaten that you can get criminal charges from that. People just don't do it that much, but you really can. Some of the stuff you guys do here, you can really have criminal charges pressed against you, and you can be penalized for it. People just don't do it because they, oh, this is the beef sector, this is what they do. That's not what you should do, right? So even if she sat back and think about it, is all this worth her freedom again? Because if she goes up for the same charges, basically, the judge perhaps like they just looked at Mr. Rack and they remember Mr. Rack, you know, he's not getting off. The same thing could happen to her. I would hope that she wouldn't risk her family, you know, and her livelihood for this YouTube, for some people who she felt have done her wrong. They'll get theirs. They will definitely get theirs. But I could tell you that people are forming alliances. I watch that and I see people forming alliances, and I do see a lot of people going after the lady in Virginia because they feel as though she coming on here bullying the people that they know, who they love, who they care about, you know? And so it seems like a lot of people are going after her. Y'all be careful with that because remember when it looks like a lot of people are attacking one person, it looked like they are bullying that person. They are terrorizing that person. So be very careful when you make your videos and everybody, you know, go after the same person. I meant that from my heart. No dramatics. I just hyperventilated, but I don't have to do that. I'm free. Okay, if you feel like you free, Lady Nika, that's good for you. If you really, you know, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You guys can't stop it. Right on, Lady Nika. Put your big girl panties on and do you. Happy Valentine's Day. You got to come out here and do you. Like with Jamila, you looking. Happy Valentine's Day. Bree has a lot to lose, I believe. She does, but when you look at it, please, can we get some more likes up? Come on, we got 96 people, and I know y'all up there. You know, hey, it's nothing. The likes are free today. It's 106 people here. Please, let's get some of these likes. I need to get paid too, even though I don't get paid. You know, I don't get paid, but still, get me in the algorithm. And then I watched how people, you know, are, you know, actually they doing alliances now, and they pretty angry. So my question to you, my question, I won't be destroyed. I'm a king's kid. Okay. Okay, Lady Nika. I agree. I'm gonna spill my own tea to be done with you. I owe you nothing and you hold nothing over me. Yep, freedom. Maybe that's how Lady Nika felt. I'm not gonna say that I fell hook, line, and sinker. I'm a human being. I'm a compassionate, I'm an empathetic person. And to me, she was really crying like she was free. Now they made all kind of videos, and I laughed at some of them because they was funny. They was funny as hell, you know, messing with Lady Nika. But that's how it goes down on these streets. And that's where I say that's when I say it was fun. It was no harm, no foul, no nothing. It was pure dragon laughing at the videos and reacting to them. That's fun to me. That's entertainment. The rest of it, no. Compared to what other content creators did to her on here, her issue with Lady Nika and Brianna is all jealousy over the love they receive. That could be. I believe they are well loved here. My debates are strong and they know I was a villain once. Everybody know, and you said it. It's weird, just like a dog whistling and gaslighting. There's a lot going on. Dovey Chat was doxing her on the live. See, that's where I just don't think that's cool. Are you better? No, honey. Karma is bad. Yeah, it's just karma. It's just y'all karma. It's coming back. I don't care. I say this all the time when I'm over here. It's not gonna come today, might not come tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. But karma will definitely come back to you. And I think it's just y'all karma, and you just got to deal with it. Going to hit as hard as the karma for the others that are creating it now. Hey, madam, thank you so much, sweetie. Thanks for sharing my videos. But yeah, you guys, that's all, Donahue's. That's all I want to say. I just believe that they better get out here. If they're gonna stand strong, they better stand strong and they better fight. They look at y'all, say y'all a beef sector. Y'all say y'all own up all everything on this block. And in order for people to come, they gotta come through y'all. Y'all are gatekeepers. Y'all are, talk that shit now and walk that shit now. That's all I'm saying. People want to see it, but we don't want to see all the bad stuff now. Nobody needs to do all that. Just keep it on YouTube and y'all just claw out each other's eyes. That's the drama people are looking for. But people will be waiting. No, Bree's not gone. She just say, okay, now, Lady Nika, you might not, you may not say nothing, but today I heard a video and I know all y'all talk behind the scene. So I'm sure even if this a play, y'all all got together and did a play. I just don't think VS is included in the play. If it's a play, I don't believe she's included. Maybe you all, but I don't believe it's a play like everybody say. I kind of looked at it at first like this is a play. And let me tell you why I looked at it like this was a play. The other day I was over visiting in the area and I heard a content creator say that Bree is going to have to make a choice between Pizarro and this lady in Virginia. And Pizarro said, you think so? Just wait and see. Just wait and see. And then the next day, all that stuff happened. Like the next day or two, all the stuff, the shit started just breaking out, going everywhere. And, you know, basically at that point, it looked like Nika and Pizarro and Bree was standing strong, but mostly Nika and Pizarro was standing strong, not Bree. Bree was like, y'all do this on your own. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just doing commentary on it. Y'all can drag me or whatever. I'm just doing. It looked like she left y'all to stand on your own, and so I said, this is a play because she told us to watch it. And so I was like, oh yeah, they standing strong. But then a couple of days later, I was like, nah, I think they on their own. I think they on their own. I know what you're saying, Blondie Queen 55. I know that, but sometimes, let me tell you something, and I'm not saying this, but sometimes people conveniently do things because they already know what's coming. See, if I know that a gang is coming for me or somebody's coming for me, I'm going to move. I'm going to move. I don't care where I move, how I move. I'm just going to move. And so to me, some things are conveniently done. I could be wrong, because to be honest with you, I don't watch every live. I don't have time. Good at Lady Nika. Hope she doesn't leave, but I understand if she does, doing what's best for her. Yeah, if you think that somebody's going to come after you and they're going to destroy your life and they're going to lock in like a pit bull until they destroy you and you know what they're capable of doing, just move along. But if not, just stay and do your content. Just stay here. You guys was doing your own thing here. Just continue to do your own thing. Okay. I didn't say she was hiding. That's not what I said. They don't need to bother her. Let her get it off. I'm not even mad, but I'm done. Okay, baby. That's what she said. Just don't bother. Crying is finality for me. If I cry, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And maybe that's how Lady Nika felt. You know, people say, oh, that's what she do. She dream. No, maybe that's a wrap for her. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's gonna go on about her business now. And she released whatever she had inside of her. She released it. You know, so hopefully that's what's it. Remember, what's done in the dark comes to light. If you don't want it done to you, don't do it to others. But like she said, they was a villain. A villain. They were villains back then. They was doing all kinds of stuff together. I laugh at a few videos made after mine. They talking about me good or bad is good for business. It was funny, Lady Nika. I must say some of them had me rolling. But see, to me, that's entertainment because they wasn't harming you. They was reacting to the video you made. So I thought they were funny. I just have to say that. 1 or 2K in the chat, but only one in jail cell. Make it make sense. The math is not adding up. Hmm. Preach. But that's it. Hey, Lady Nika, what you always say, woo bang. Yeah, get out here and woo bang, y'all. Just do your own thing. Diva, can you check the likes? You know, I don't have the 1 to 2,000 people, but y'all could bring me 1 or 2,000 people in the chat. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll come down here tomorrow and cry. I don't know if I have the energy. I don't know what it takes. I'm just here doing my commentary. Hopefully, everybody will make it. Okay. Hello. Read The Art of War. Hide until you become strong. Never let your pride cause you to fight a superior force. Take your time. And that's exactly what Brianna said. Leave her alone, y'all. Let her deal with this on her own. That's a very good point there, Just Mimi. Very good. Okay, good. That's a good point. Maybe she's just gonna get herself together. So me either, but I'm just saying. Well, Brianna told everyone about school before VS return. Okay, somebody here telling me about it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't catch everybody's video. Y'all, I work overtime. Work 12 hours a day. I'm out my house 13 hours. I don't watch every videos, and then I go over to other sectors too. I just happened to see this one. Like I said, it seemed like the girl set these streets on fire and left. She set these streets on fire. Everybody start telling on each other. Everybody falling out. Division, and boom. I'm like, where's everybody? Then today, like I said, I really like Pizarro, you know. And when she said that she was going to do her conspiracy and other things, and she wasn't doing all this no more, I was like, damn, is the beef sector just gonna dry up now? All the stuff she's releasing so far is just people talking about people. That's what happens. Yeah, that. But to me, can I tell you the truth? I didn't even really see no scorching hot tea. I just know they was in cahoots for doxing. Everybody know they doxed. They still doxing. I think the lady said somebody doxed her, and then they was talking about somebody got doxed in somebody's chat yesterday. So they still doing that. So they all just entertain y'all. Might not been the entertainment you wanted. And I guess if I was personally involved, I would feel some kind of way. But just being, on the outside looking in, it wasn't no real tea, you guys, that would cause y'all to leave. That's why I said it must be deeper. A lot of content, a lot of people see a content creator getting attacked and go to help them fight. That's what Lady Nika and Bree did. They went to help another and got caught up. That's possible. She said she liked her. They said they had a relationship with her. And you guys said it was more like, it was an alliance here. It was one side against the other. Like we said, you cheer for one side. So they was helping her. And so I really, to be honest, you guys, and I'm gonna wrap this, I ain't gonna be on here too long. I didn't see no piping hot tea that would cause even division with friends. I think they knew that stuff. They probably, I don't know. I It wasn't nothing super hot to me. But maybe this is releasing the lady in Virginia as well. Yeah, maybe she feel vindicated by letting people see that she didn't cause all this damage by herself. She had a team. So maybe that'll make her feel good because maybe we don't know. She's a human being. So maybe she felt bad, like, damn, people looking at me like I did all this stuff myself. No, I had help. And now I'm going to show you the help I had. how we all played an intricate part in the doxing. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna say this though before I get out of here. You guys could keep doing that. You using people in institutions, banking institutions, law enforcement, the health field. You using people all over, and they giving you this information. When that shit comes down the pike, if somebody really come at you and press criminal charges, they're gonna roll over on you until you help them get it. They may not even do that. Investigation is so tough and tight. Everything we do on here is in the clouds. They can get it. So if you looking up my information or somebody's information, boom, they got it. I don't care how much you erase. They could take it and they can definitely find out where it came from, who was working, what at that date and time, what went on, and you can lose your livelihood over some stupid YouTube stuff. Don't dox. Just get out here and do the dragging. And what they call it, the dragging and the gagging. Y'all don't have to dox or cause people to you lose their livelihood. But if you are an intricate part in it and you helping, and see, that made me think. Thank you, baby. That made me think how deep this might have gone. And that's why some people are afraid too. Because maybe they did shit they know they shouldn't have did. Maybe, I don't know. They pretending like it's done. So what if something like that really happened? You don't want that to come out because you could use your life, you could lose your livelihood. And to me, YouTube is not worth it. I told y'all if I ever, and I mean this, if I ever tilt my crown enough that it messes with my morals, my values, my integrity, and jeopardize my family, I'll just cut this off. It's just YouTube. I can go somewhere else. I can go somewhere else. I can do shorts all day and get paid. I can go somewhere else. I don't have to be over here, you know? So, spell check school. Okay, let me see what this says right quick, you guys. I know my hair is a mess. I took it out my pony. And as I was supporting all I was hearing, they couldn't wait for her to come back. Yeah, it seemed like everybody was cool with her. I don't care if she come back. I can't wait for her to come back. I don't. So I just think that when all this is said and done, everybody will be okay. I don't think anyone's gonna lose subscribers. She's gonna have some. Nika gonna have some. When Bree come back, or the days she do come back and do it, she's still gonna have her people because they like you. They like you for who you are, not because of her, but because of you. I think it was the fact they were able to squash their beefs and move on together. She knows she can't do that because she was the face of it all. Ah, good point, Monty. Good point. Hey, Michi Black, Queen Diva, Michi Black. Let me see. I appreciate your unbiased opinion. You were fair. That wasn't really hot tea, but she wants the team to feel how she felt. Exactly. I did Sunday, but I released myself. So whatever she does, I'm fine. Thanks, Miss T. See you later, Nika. Thanks for joining me, baby. I'm not going too hard on anyone because I really don't know the ins and out of it. I'm just giving unbiased commentary. Like I said, I know how the lady in Virginia feels, and I know how they felt. I know what they did over here. They ran over here ever since I've been over here. And now she's back. It looks as though they running, and I don't think it should look that way. That's true. She keeps saying that too. It's not all her, but all I can see is her trying to hurt people. So yeah, maybe this is helping her somehow. Well, you know what? You got to think too, Donna, when we dig a little deeper, and we ain't gonna go into this other stuff. Hurt people. And some people has very some people has narcissistic traits, and a lot of them don't want to lose, and they don't want to look any kind of way, and all of us have a narcissistic trait about us, but some could be a little deeper than others, and they can have more traits than just one or two. Like a normal person might have one or two. True narcissists have more. And perhaps she felt as though that these people owed her. They turned her back on them, and she's coming back for revenge. But like I said, if she feel as though she gets vindicated somehow and she do what she want to do, perhaps it'll be okay. Just let her run for a couple of months, a week, a month, or whatever. Hey guys, Raph, thank you. Queen Diva, we know you are smart. Yes, she is. That's my baby. Yeah, but no one made her go fight that night. That's all on her own. Now she wants revenge, but to what fault? Jail again? I see. This is what I'm saying, and I'm gonna wrap this up. And ma'am, I don't know you. You know I only visit you, and please don't take this wrong. This is just I I don't even want to say it as advice. Just know this. You could come down here, you could destroy all these people, in a way, but don't get yourself so invested or hemmed up that you cause yourself to go back to jail before extended stay for a longer, because if you go back in that court and you have all these same people who you think is against you now, and you saying they threatening you, they teaming up on you or whatever. If you have all these people against you again, the judge may not be so light on you. This not worth it. It's just YouTube, baby. It's just YouTube. You got your people, you going all over, you building your alliance, you getting strong again. People like you for who you are. Just do you. I don't think all the other stuff is necessary, but I can't tell you what to do. You know, she's a tool, a BA superstar. She just don't know it yet. Who? I don't know who that is. I don't know. Good night, Lady Nika. Take care. You guys, I'm going to drop this link and then I'm going to wrap it up. I figured something at Lady Nika. Yeah. Good night, Lady Nika. I'm behind. So I'm going to drop the link because I know Queen Diva going to tell me, girl, you so far behind in that chat. But I wanted to come on and say that because it was on my heart. Listen, don't run, y'all. Just listen. You guys just keep going. Just keep going. There's enough money for everyone. And remember, everyone could share in this entertainment. Some of us are in it and don't even know. Like I said, sometimes I think, oh, this is just a play. We just in it, we don't even know. And then I say, no, this shit is real. No, people, real lives are being affected by this. So I don't know. I get duped sometimes. What doesn't make clearing her name totally true is Pizarro. Pizarro didn't work with her. So that's a dislike, I believe. Yeah. It's a lot of unhealed people on YouTube. Yeah, it's deeper. Like I said, it's deeper. When people are that angry, and I'm not talking about just this young lady, just people in general, when they this hateful and they this vicious and this vile, is a deep-rooted hurt. And they coming to hurt people because they haven't healed yet. Yes, indeed. So I don't know if that's her case. So don't people get kicked behind the scenes, throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's why I said perhaps she just want them to see her. I dropped my link. Let me see. Let me go back and see who this is. Watermelon Sugar. Hey, baby. Thanks for joining me. I dropped my link now. We was talking about Miss Dovey in the mix. Oh. Miss Dovey. Oh, I'm just gonna let Miss Dovey go. Miss Dovey doing her thing. Let her. But let me tell you something. A real smart person, a real warrior, a real person who thinks and have military strategy, they don't want weak people on their team. They don't want yes sir, yes man. Not real warriors, not real strong people, not real chess players. They don't want no weak opponents. When you play chess, some people I don't even sit down with. I already know I'm a weak opponent to them. So they don't even want to play me. You could be around a basketball court, or anything, and they'll be playing basketball and they'll see you and know how you hoop and they don't watch you. They don't even want to play you. You know competition. Just think about that. She having fun. Let her have fun. It's money for everybody, y'all. It's a money ploy too. It's a money play. And that's what they're here to make money for. And it seems like money is a motivating factor over here, So everybody made a little money. Hey, Kenna H, what's going on? So I'm going to drop my link one more time, you guys, and I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I just wanted to come on and put my 2 cents in it. And then I watched a little bit of Reed today, and I was like, was it today or yesterday? I watched one of her videos, and I was like, yeah, it's best that you just go about your business, because these people be working behind the scenes, and they probably know more about each other than we know. We just on the outside looking on. And you guys, we gonna get ready to get out here. I don't have much to say, but I thought I was unbiased. Like I said, I wanted them to stay here, continue to run their channels, don't run. But again, if somebody used the 48 laws of power, the art of war. That was a smart one, quote. That was a very good quote, because some people do have to go in and get stronger to come out and fight harder to win the battle. And sometimes you may have win the battle, but you don't win the war. And I want to know, if we were going into war, a good run is better than a bad stand, period. Yep. So you guys, I am going to get ready to get out here. I think that's all I wanted to say. Beef sector, don't dry up. It looked like you guys are drying up, because if we don't have Lady Nika Pizarro, and we don't have Bree, and we don't have some other people that we do frequent chats, then it seems like it's almost drying up over here. And I thought you guys wanted it to like pump. So she brought back in shit. She started pumping. Now is a problem. Y'all was like, oh, it's boring over here. It's boring over here. The B sector ain't the B sector. Ain't nobody tough over here. Ain't nobody taking a stand. Now all of a sudden, everybody is going. So now the B sector really drying up. I'm like, what the hell? We can't win for losing. Y'all wanted to see some real battling? The young lady jumping here. She light that fire. She throw it on that gasoline. Start burning up the streets. And y'all leaving now? Like I said, when it comes to James and Nika, they'll be fine. Whatever it'll be, it'll be. That ain't my concern. You know, they'll be all right. Don't nobody need to try to make them have no. I saw somewhere they want to have where they make Sean or they want James and Sean. Leave James and Sean alone. They don't want to make up, because they grown men. They know each other number, or they know where they could get. That's not our business. Leave that alone. Leave Nika and James alone. They'll work it out. They'll work it out. Just get ready to put on your full armor and get out here and fight this battle, y'all. Because y'all in the battle. I don't think it's over. Hell's Kitchen, huh? Yep. Jazz. Hey, Jazz. Hey. Good night, everyone. Bye, Blondie Queen. Thanks for contributing and engaging tonight. I see you was really up there for Brito. But I don't blame you, baby, because probably you frequent her chat to know. I didn't know about the school and all that stuff. I really didn't. I just want to play in my makeup and mind my business. Girl, why don't you do makeup though? Do makeup. It's so many areas of YouTube. We don't have to be stuck over here. We don't have to fight each other. Yeah, there is no, but it's evolving into something other than right now things are being revealed and cleared out. Yeah, I don't see a beef sector anymore. I could be wrong. Y'all was talking about it was dried up before. I think it's really dried up now. Like I said today, I think when I watched Pizarro live, it was only like what, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I thought when she said she was gonna walk away and go into other sectors and do her conspiracy, I'm still gonna watch the conspiracy. But she wasn't gonna have her nightly, rah-rahs like she normally do, dragging people. I said, yep, that's it. She was the last man, because they had begged her to just bow out and go mind her business. Leave it alone. And I think she did that. Hey, Miss Creole. How are you? Happy Valentine's to you too, as well, and everybody in the chat. Most of the time, we don't know. Let me see. I fight for no one. I just watch it play out. I go everywhere, and I still think we're gonna have a lot to watch. But as far as those people in their area, I don't think they're gonna be down here doing much dragging and gagging and going against the other team. She's still here with this. She ain't going on and cleared her slate. Yeah, and clean the slate. That's fine. Hey, Maz and chat. Hey, TC, what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day. You guys, I don't have much to say unless you got something to add to it. I'm about to get out of here. I just came home from work. It's time for me to get ready to go over in my other sector anyway. Oh, I don't see no live schedule for it. But anyway, it's time for me to go over in my sector. I've been following this. But like I said, to me, this is somewhat like the Tokyo Tony. She was crying the other day because perhaps she thinks she's going to be sacrificed because it's time for now. When they run around in that industry, they know what goes on, and so Tony Otoki knows what's going on, and she's saying she think when she saw her daughter at the Grammys, she was in fear for her life or her daughter's life, that she didn't want to go around her daughter anymore because, hey, BA superstar, how are you? She didn't want to go around her daughter anymore because she believes she's in fear for her life or her daughter or her grandkids is going to be taken up out of here because it's time for China to pay the piper. Now, I don't know if y'all believe in that, but I do believe in that. I do believe that some people are being sacrificed. I do believe in that. And I hope Pizarro come back with that. You know, I hope she come back with her conspiracy because she was doing pretty good. She had a show. Somebody interrupted it the other day, but she had a nice little crowd over there. People want to do other things besides beef. I like conspiracies. I also like to know Toki, she's seeking attention. She is seeking attention, but you know what? She may be telling the truth. Let me tell you something. A drunk person speaks a sober mind. When people are high, they are very loose. So I believe she knows some of that. She may be attention seeker, but some of the stuff she's saying is real with a little bit of lies mixed in it. True with a little bit of lies. Just like Jaguar Wright done really lost her damn mind. Oh my gosh. Something done really got to Jaguar Wright. Now she may be super duper paranoid. She blaming everything on the industry. But I do believe that those people dibble, what you say, dibble and dab and stuff like that. I do think they dibble and dab in activities that we don't know about to get to certain levels. I truly believe that with all my heart. I do. And I believe when they get to a certain level, yeah, some people go away. They have to sacrifice on. That's just true. Remember, sacrifice was in the Bible, y'all. So this stuff ain't new. It was in the Bible. You know? You guys, are y'all ready to get out here? I'm ready to get out here. Please make sure you hit that like button. Diva done boogied on me. Diva, you still here? You guys, please make sure you hit that like button. It doesn't cost much. I hope you all had a nice Valentine's Day. For me, I worked and now I'm tired. And so, Miss T, all jokes aside, we are at a war in the real world. Everybody get ready. Yeah. Yeah, they say we got some stuff heating up. I don't know what's that stuff. Hey, Demeter, sweetie, thank you for stopping by. I don't know what they're shooting down, but I was thinking today when I was at work, you know how C-19 just cropped up and they can make any story and make us believe it, right? I'm thinking, what are they shooting down here? I wonder if it's chemicals. I wonder what strand of something come out in a couple of weeks or days. You know, next suggest UFOs. Yeah. Okay, let's do I'll do some research on that. Let's do UFOs because I believe there are UFOs. Yeah, I do, and because I don't know what to say on here because they'll take your page if you get too deep into it, especially when you talk about Big Brother. Hey, Danny H, how are you, baby? I'm about to wrap it up. You guys might want to red ball it. I was just talking about the lady return, and people are shook. And her purpose, what is she here for? Somewhere down the line, not today, but I'm sure this lady know a little bit about me because I know a little bit about her, and she know I don't get caught in the beat. But I would really like to have a conversation with her because I really want to know, you know, what exactly is she here? Like, what do she want? How does she really feel? We don't know how she really feels. Do she really feel that people betrayed her and she came back with like, damn, y'all just left me there. Nobody got in contact with me. Nobody, offered me no change, no nothing to check. What do she really feel? We don't know. We just watching her move. But it may not be in my best interest, because one thing I do know about me, I don't fold, and I don't do a bunch of beefing, and I'm definitely not into the doxing or anything else. So perhaps I need to just sit back and look. But I did notice that Reed is monetized now. I was in her chat. She's monetized. Like number 31. Thank you, baby girl. She's monetized now. And Reed does a lot of breaking down. She said something today that piqued my interest. I guess her and Pizarro is going back and forth. They go back and forth, then they cool. That's one thing about this area. And if you really look at it, it's a lot of fake and phoniness, and there's a lot of, you know, break up the makeup. They all will be fine. Her and Pizarro will be fine. They go back and forth. Her and Rita go back and forth. Now we know she got a real thing for the lady in Shy, so I don't ever see them being friends. But her and Pizarro get together. But she did reveal something. She said, Pizarro, we already know who you are. I was like, wow. Then she started dropping this stuff. She said, you think I don't know? Well, what about this? What about that? I already got this and I got that. So do you really think we don't know who you are? And I thought that was interesting. I was like, wow. That's all I said when I watched the replay. I was like, wow. So who knows? It's here. I have been putting this in the chat, warning people no one hear me. Some real nasty things are going on in the real world, period. We already know that, baby. Suggested poll for the community wall. Do you believe in yourself? UFOs, thank you. Yes, and I did. You see, Regina? Regina is my new mod. Thank you, Regina. Did you see where I did that forgiveness thing? So some people say they don't forgive. Some people say, let me check that poll. Do you believe in giving second chances? Now I told y'all how I am, right? I don't do too many second chances, but it depends on what you did to me. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see that poll right quick. Because people took the poll. I'll do the UFO one. Do y'all believe in UFOs? Do you think they exist? I do. Now I haven't dug deep into it, so I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know too much about UFOs. I just know when it comes to the Big Brother that they had an area where they had a UFO at. I know that for a fact, and I know that to be true. So that's why I say, yeah, they do exist. But I might sound crazy, but this whole world is an optical illusion. I wonder, they could make us see anything and believe anything sometimes. Let's see the poll. So I had 82% say yes and 18% said no. And I had some comments. Yes, but it really depends on the infraction. Yes, it does depend on the situation. No cheaters gets a second chance. So Ryzen said, cheater, you out of here. You don't get no second chance. All of us have been given a second, third chance, knowingly or unknowingly. And that's where sometimes I struggle out, because God gives me a second chance all the time, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. I'm still here by God's grace. So he's a forgiving God. So sometimes I have to be a little lenient. But again, I'm not all there yet. I'm not all the way there, because if you've done something to me and I really think it's bad, I'm not going to forgive you. No, God's going to, God, just find grace. Find grace and mercy, please. All of us have been given second chances. Third, I hit that one. Depends on the situation, TC said, the art of crafting. I believe in forgiveness for my sanity, but not ever will I forget, nor will we ever be friends or whatever. Number in life will still be continue to be blocked. Read more. Okay, so some people say they don't forgive. Some people say they do. So most of them said yes, they do give people a second chance. Like I said, depending on the situation, I'm not going to give you a second chance. I'm not going to give you a second chance to do what you did to me if you hurt me that much, okay? Or if you did something really traumatic. Yeah, UFOs, yes. Also known, yep, I'll do that poll, sweetheart. Hey, Trina, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll forgive, but I'll stay away. Yeah, that's what I do. You know what? Even when it comes to family, my family, we good. But even when it comes to family, sometimes you just have to walk away. If somebody causing you a lot of hurt, harm, chaos, destroying your peace, sometimes you could just love people from a distance. Just love them from a distance. All right. It's only one person in real life that I can't forgive yet. I am working on it myself. Oh, it's some people I don't forgive. It's some people right here I truly, in real life I haven't forgiven, and I don't fool with them. I just stay my distance. You guys, I've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. Let me drop this link one more time, and if not, we getting out of here. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button. It has to be something happening. So I might have to, I'm going through that now. Danny H, you going through trying to forgive someone? Mm-hmm. Well, ask God to give you the heart to forgive them. But a lot of times, thank you. This is what I was about to say. When someone show you who they are, believe them. A lot of times, and in a lot of cases, when someone show you, they took it right out of my mouth, who they are, believe them, and keep it moving. Because you can always love someone from a distance. You don't have to be in their face all the time. You can love them from a distance. And sometimes that works out better. That you just, hey, I love you. If something really happened, I'll be there, but we have to go our separate ways. You disturbing my peace. You creating chaos. It's not healthy. I love you, but I have to let you go. Right? You guys, let's get ready to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit the like and thank you. I think I'll go out with this one.